Hi guys, so for today's video I'm doing a makeup tutorial kind of. So it's like how I do my makeup during the winter. Well, one of the ways I do my makeup during the winter. And it is the fourth day of December or Advent. And I hope you guys enjoy today's video. So I have my mirror here, so if I lean in this way, that's that reason. And then my makeup is down here, so if I lean that way, that's why. So the first thing I do is put my hair behind my shoulders. I like to use this, which is a Lush Lip Service lip balm. And I got this in my gift last year, so it was one of the gifts that you can buy at Lush. And I think it was the one with the Golden Wonder in it. And it doesn't say what kind it is, but this is what it looks like. Next thing I use is I am very picky about what I use on my face and in my hair, and there are only a few things that I use on my face, and this Simple is the brand that I do use on my face, and this is a moisturizer. It is they're sensitive, all of their products are for sensitive skin, that's why I love them, and it is a light moisturizer, and it has SPF 15, not that I need it, but I have another one, and I just like this one better. So I just put a little bit on my hand. That much. And I like to put it all over my face. The next thing I use is my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous, and I'm pretty positive it's light. No, hold on, that is small. It's fair. That is the color. And I just put this on my spots because there's a lot of them. So I just cover my spots. And any other areas that I want covered. So any red spots. Next what I like to do is I like to use my Beauty 360 foundation brush just to smooth them out before rubbing them into the Beauty Blender. Don't know why, that's just like how I do it. How I like to do it. I like to use my Beauty Blender, which you can tell is kind of old, but I have the pink one shaped like this, and I just like to smooth it all out. The next thing I do is I use my L'Oreal Paris True Match Classic Ivory N2 foundation, which I really like because it's a light color and it's not like a really thick foundation. So I really like this, and I put it on the back of my hand. slowly because it comes out really fast. Put that much. And I take my beauty blender with the top part and I just dab it. And then I go here. And then I just use my beauty blender to rub it in. Next, I take my concealer, again, the same concealer I used before, and cover, like, put anything that you can still see, like there's a spot here, here, any little spots that you can see, and then under my eyes to just make me look awake, because I don't ever look awake. And for this, I just go right in with my beauty blender, the side that I didn't use for my foundation, and just rub it in. I don't know why my camera keeps unfocusing, I'm sorry. So that is my foundation and concealer done. The next thing I do is my eyes before doing anything else on my cheeks or my face, just so I don't have to like rest my hand on any powder or concealer, or not concealer, powder or bronzer or blush or anything. And what I like to use is, I love Urban Decay, and I just have the sample of their eyeshadow primer potion, and this is the original one. So right now I just have the sample, but I did have the normal one, but I ran out, so I got a sample in a package. So I'm just going to use this, and it's long-lasting eyeshadow base, and I just put it on my finger because that's the easiest for me. I just use a little bit. Put it on both and just so there's that. The next thing I like to use is, I like to use the LA Colors palette. This is an older palette. And it's 6 color metallic eyeshadows, and it is the Dreamy palette from LA Colors. So it's an older one. And I take my Beauty 360 eyeshadow brush, which is really dirty right now. And I use this brown in the center. You can't really tell, this one right here. And I get a good amount on the brush, and I just cover my eyelid. And then what I do to give it a little bit more my eyes a little bit more color, I like to use the white that's next to it, or it's not actually white. None of these have color names, but it's this one. I like to do this and then just put it up closer to the brow. Now I use this palette, which is, I just got this. It is Style Essentials eyeshadow palette. It's in Nude Rose. And I use, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I use this eyeliner brush. So it's the angled brush. So I use the angled brush with this light color on the end. This one. I get a bunch on the brush and I do the inner corner and the outer corner of my eye. Now what I use is I use the Maybelline New York Master Precise Black eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. It's this one. And I do the top, and I don't do a wing or anything or fancy, I just do the top of my eyelids. Lids, that's what they're called. I'm going to be probably close to my mirror for this one. Now I just use a normal eye pencil for under my eye. This is Midnight Black from CG Brow and Eye Makers. CoverGirl. And I just do this under my eye. Same thing to here, all the way my outside of my waterline under my lashes. Now that my eyeshadow and eyeliner is done, what I do like to use, I usually use two different mascaras just because I use the fur brush to get the mascara on, and sometimes, especially with this one, I don't need to use the other one because it spreads it evenly, but sometimes I do use my other one with the plastic brush, which is this one, and this is my favorite mascara with a plastic brush. That's what it looks like, and it is by Physicians Formula, or is Physicians Formula, and it is Sexy Booster Va-Va-Voom Volume Mascara Black. But this is the one I'm going to use for this video. It is Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. This is probably the best mascara I have ever used. And I got this at Sephora. So, I love the brush on this. And what I do, I just put a bunch on the top, make sure it's spread evenly, and then I do back and forth on the bottom, and then brush down to make sure I got it all. And do that on the top too. And that is that. My eyes are finished. Next thing I do sometimes, which I don't always do because it is winter and a lot of people do look pale and I don't usually ever get tan. So sometimes I use my number 7 blush. Those are the colors, and I use my Kabuki e.l.f. face and face brush. My e.l.f. Kabuki face brush, and I just do quick so it's light so it's not on a lot. And then I just go all over the face just to make me look a little more tan than I am. Next thing I use is my NYC Color Wheel Mosaic Face Powder in Pink Cheek Glow for blush, and I use the same Kabuki brush with that, and I just do a little bit. Here, hold on. Just do a little bit on the brush and just dab it in places where I need color. But I'm naturally red-faced, if that's a thing. So I usually don't need any more color. So I just add a little bit. The last thing I use is, well, I have many choices to go with this look. And with this, I usually use a darker lipstick or bright, like more out lipstick instead of like nudes or anything. So I usually go for either the Revlon, that is the color, and it is called Fire and Ice. I usually go for that one. I have a lot of reds, so the, what is this? This is Kate Moss number 11, which doesn't have a name, which I actually love these lipsticks because they smell so good. And it is a darker red. The next one is another Kate Moss. This is 107, which I absolutely love. This one I've used a lot. This is actually a new one, and that's that color. The next one I have is another Kate Moss because I love the lipstick so much. And this one I actually love a lot too. This is 111, and this is Kiss of Life. I love this one. And that is that color. Also, those are some of my reds. Here's another red. This is e.l.f. Moisturizing Lipstick. I like this because it's moisturizing. And it's Ravishing Rose. And that is that one. So it's like a darker color. It's a darker red. I also sometimes go for the 477 by Revlon Black Cherry, which is the dark lipstick, which I actually love this color. And then these are nudes, which I don't usually wear. So do I want to go for this one or this one? Revlon Black Cherry or Revlon Kiss Fire and Ice? I think I'm going to go for this. You go in here because you're dark. The one I'm going to use today is Revlon 720 Fire and Ice. So it's this one. It's like the bright red, which I used last Christmas. Or last Christmas Eve, rather. So I just cover my lips. There's like a giant shadow on this. So I'm going to do it. Try to do it in my window thingy. Which is hideous. Sorry about that. Changed my mind. I'm going to do it in my thingy. I know it's kind of gross, but I like to use my finger just because I'm not a big fan of getting lipstick on my teeth. I use my finger and just get the lipstick off the inside of my lips. And this actually really works because now I won't get any lipstick on my teeth. So that is how I do my makeup for the holidays or the winter, because I like the brighter lip and the brighter look and then the subtle dark eyes. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I love doing these type of videos and showing you guys how I do my makeup or what makeup I use. So if you have any questions about any of the makeup I used, let me know in the comments below. And if you have any questions about how I did it or any brushes or anything, just let me know. And if you want me to do more videos like this, let me know. Any products you want me to try out for you guys to know how they work or how they look, just ask and I will try my best to figure something out to get them. So I hope you have a good 4th day of Advent and happy 4th day 4 of Advent. Also, I really wanted to show you guys my sweater. I had this last year, but I absolutely love it. It's like this, and then it has the little like holly or whatever, and then it has 2 reindeers with a heart, and then it's the same pattern on the bottom. And it's like the split one. So it's really cute, and it's so comfy, and like I really love it. So, bye!